dear friends, today let us reflect on the Gospel of Mark, chapter 12, verses 28 to 34, wherein we are called upon to love God and to love our neighbor. Saint John the Apostle lived to a very old age. Toward the end of his life, he was so feeble that he had to be carried to different churches. Though he could not preach at length because of his advanced age, he insisted on saying something at the Eucharist. His message was brief and always the same message. My children, love one another. Everybody was bored because every day he was saying the same thing. My children, love one another. So one of the persons got courage and he asked John, Master, why do you always say the same thing? And John patiently and calmly replied, because it is the command of the Lord. If only this is done, it is enough. My dear friends, St. John was indeed imitating Jesus, who never got tired of preaching the command of love. To love God and to love the neighbor is the greatest commandment of all, because there is certainly a great need to love in this world. St. John was right in saying, if only this is done, it is enough. We know we are far from this ideal. But the question is, where do we start? The answer is also obvious. We must start within the framework of our personal lives. Charity begins at home. That is, with the persons we live with. At home, at workplace, with the people who work with us every day, we need to practice. Let us remember always, it is the command of the Lord to love God and to love one another. And if we do this, that's enough.
With all my